What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. You already know the vibes. Grab your tea, grab your pen, grab your notebook, do whatever you do. Let's catch a vibe. Let's tap into the vibe. Let's flow with the vibe and let's allow that vibe to be everlasting and expanding, shall we? Welcome. What's going on? Hi. Hey, boo. Ah, I love seeing us right now. Zuri Zion, welcome, goddess. Welcome. What's up with you? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe with whomever you feel is on this journey with you. And you may not be able to express certain things. Get them over here. We could, we could do this collectively. We get to the bottom of whatever it needs to get to the bottom of. Feel me? But yeah. What's going on with you? Heavily drowning in my master's. Hey, you got this, boo. You already know. You about that life. Let's go ahead and thank our angels, our benevolent angels, ancestors, cosmic ancestors, animal guides, and divine creator of all. Thank you for these messages you're about to receive. Thank you for all of you who stopped by. We about to do what we do. We gonna do what we do. Feel me? And thank you to the divine creator of all again for allowing us to be able to receive those answers that are already ours, and the clarity and the will to seek truth to gain the clarity. So let's start with the cosmic reading cards. Let's get some messages to activate the soul, shall we? Let's get some messages to activate the soul. And as we go through the reading, obviously, we'll get some channeled messages. But let's see what's going on here. What's going on here? You already know my objective is to get you to move beyond generational patterns, because that's usually what could cause you to experience a cycle over and over again. And you may have done things within yourself and just with yourself, but it may be more to it in the sense of something being passed down generation to generation. This could even be something as simple as, certain type of foods you eat, and this is what triggers this response within the body. And now this response within the body is connecting you to an experience outside of your body. And then here we go with the life in general. So let's go ahead and get a cosmic reading card. Cosmic reading card for the collective, 141. As above, so below. There's balance happening within the root of all of us, within the root of the collective. Believe. 4. Believe. Now we know belief has to do with Pisces energy, which is a fellow water sign of the 4th house, Cancer. This is all about the home, the maternal instinct or nurturing factors within the divine masculine or divine feminine. But this is also about believing in what it is that you are rooting and grounding yourself in. Because this may be something that has created great change on a soul level. Welcome, Lady Hurricane. Peace and blessings and prosperity to you, my love. All right. Shout out to you, baby. Shout out to all of y'all. Deep soul transformation happening from the root on up, especially when it comes to belief systems. At the bottom of the deck, what do we have here? Surrender, 31, another 4. But surrender to this change that is happening deep within. Okay? Surrender to whatever this is that's changing. That there's something you're manifesting here. But it seems like there's a belief for some that needs to be surrendered, and you know what it is. Let it go. And rise up from the emotions that are truly deep, passionate, and intense. But this is also where a deep soul transformation is happening. More information here about the mirrored souls we picked up on yesterday. Okay? The dark night of the soul is all about removing the illusion that the higher self and the 3D self are separate. They're one and the same. $144. 144 right now, y'all. Which is a biquintal aspect in a natal chart. Next is unconditional love. Believe in unconditional love. 434. Let's look at 434. Let me look at 434 for y'all right quick. You already know how we do over here. We don't get these messages. Ain't no coincidence. Usually when I do this is basically to show y'all what's available to you in ways of connecting the dots. Okay, so right now we're looking at 434. Believe unconditional love. There's a major transformation, y'all, happening at the soul level. You know how deep that is. Everyone is connected, mind and body, but soul, you know, when you have that soul, you tap into that rhythm. That rhythm is the same as Mother Earth. That's the same rhythm that heals self, that goes through cycles of regeneration. All right? Let's look at 434. 434 stands for the hard efforts you're making to reach your life goals. Is also a symbol of growth, optimism, self-expression, happiness, dependability, determination, practicality, patience, and communication. It is a strong spiritual message that you're on the right path in your life. Beautiful. Let's get some more. And this is as you are, expanding along your journey. Use all the tools that are available to you until you can resonate with your deepest truth. And it's connected to the stillness within you. That stillness is the soul. That soul is eternal. That soul is divine. That divinity just is. Right? Surrender. Okay? Surrender. 434 also comes up to the number 11, which is the vision, and also the justice card, number 11. Or 11 could also be connected to Aquarius, Uranus energy, sudden enlightenment that causes a sudden shift in your foundation. Believe in unconditional love. Everything you do, make sure it's coming from an unconditional space. If you find yourself determining what you're going to do because of someone else's actions, you've already stepped out of alignment from self. Every action you take must come from you and what you resonate with. Doesn't matter what's going on in the outside world. Doesn't matter what's going on in the outside world, because you're taking your power back from all that's been confusing when it came to what is correct. Let's Cause and effect. This is where we at right now. We're in the world of cause and effect only. It's always been that way. Right? But some way, somehow, a mastermind decided, let me control human beings. And allowing ignorance to be bliss, forgetting that Mother Nature is always going to have the last say. Always. Doesn't matter what's going on in the world, believe it or not. They call it a natural disaster for a reason. When things no longer belong in this realm, Mother Earth will regenerate itself without complaint, without question, and sometimes without alerting you. That's that Aquarius tower-like energy. We in Scorpio season, y'all. The season of transformation, the season of deep, intense emotions, sharing yourself with others, whether that be through your resources or literally yourself, your energy. Right? It also says here, it tells you that you have important things to do and achieve in this lifetime. So direct your powerful energies towards fulfilling your goals and aspirations and pursuing your life purpose. Choose the path that you most resonate with, and trust that you are on the right path for you. Develop a peaceful, loving relationship with yourself and trust yourself in every way. Let's get one more message. Believe unconditional love and transformation comes out. 33. Let's get one more. What's after the transformation? Believe in unconditional love. Transformation begins. And then what for the collective source? Then what? 150. Then what? You break past the temptations. You break past the restrictions, and you realize the resistance becomes your strength now. Transformation at a soul level. 33. Becoming a master. The golden crown, along with surrender. Let's get a little bit deeper into this message here, because obviously it's a very strong one right now. Surrender. All right, so we're gonna put some cards on that right now. We have believe in unconditional love as the transformation of the golden crown. There's something being illuminated now with the new moon and Scorpio coming up. New moons are all about potentials, a clean slate, and a point where you manifest what it is that you want. Now that will be in a sign of Scorpio, 8th house, which has a lot to do with authority, energy, management, bad habits, enemies. But it also has to do with the occult, deep, intense emotions, sexual desires, death and rebirth. Okay, thank y'all for liking the video. And with this new moon coming up in a sign of Scorpio, with all of that I just said, it's obvious there's going to be some energy where you're going to have to work through your fears. Okay, welcome in, Prima Love. It's obvious that you're going to have to work through your fears here, because there are things that are going to shift that you may have thought were necessary for your journey or a goal that you had, or realizing that this one thing changes your whole perspective as to what it is that you're going for. So for some of you, there's career change happening. Okay. We have the golden crown here coming up under unconditional love. Okay. Remember, allowing oneself to listen to the inner voice is part of this surrender here. The intuition is the inner voice, throat chakra, the vibration. Can you feel the vibration of the throat chakra? Because if you can, you're tapped into your intuition. All right. Let's I'm going to get some astrology cards on that surrender card. It says, be still at the bottom of the deck. Be still. If there's anything you do throughout the day as you're watching this message right now, allow yourself to go through a meditative process. Be still. Let's see what the surrender message is, all right? Let's see. Ninja Cosmetic Envy, my love. Hi, baby. Hi, my love. Impreme, hey, y'all. I love y'all. Empress Row, welcome, my love. Let's see what astrology message we can get from here. Surrender. Some of you, it's going to have to be core values. Surrender to your core values. Put my right eye, so I'm in it. Don't let people get in the way of your core values. So there's a level of compassion you have to step into where you let what you cannot change to be what it is. What is the energy surrounding the collective as it relates to surrender? What do you want them to surrender? Give me the energy. Give me the energy of the stars. Surrender for the collective. Energy of the stars. Surrender for the collective. Wow. Scorpio. Okay. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So obviously, the secretive and possessive factor is something that not needs to, but you may want to strengthen and get a clearer understanding and overstanding as to what puts it towards the energy of being possessive and then secretive. Okay? If it's a secretive energy, then you may be feeling judged, misjudged, before even declaring what it is that you want to do. Now, surrender to unconditional love. Do not allow the energy where you know the path that you're on and you're moving with divine timing and not the ego's timing, but that does not mean that those around you are doing the same. So surrender that energy to the divine, because you're still going through this transformation of the golden crown. Are we back? I just pressed end by mistake. Something's definitely ending. Something's definitely ending here. But just surrender to the change that's happening. I don't know who this is resonating with. Could be a Scorpio. Or this could be the Scorpio placement in your chart in the area of your life where this Scorpio energy is. Tell me more. Surrender to the energy that is masterful, thoughtful, intense, and magnetically charming. What does that mean for you? Because for some of you, that... what we got? We got Saturn and Sagittarius. Wait it now. Wait up now. When it comes to the part of your personality, it's connected to Saturn for this message here. The part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Whatever needs to, or you feel like you can't do anything about, surrender it, because that is part of the challenge. Are you going to release it? It has transformed you because it is providing you with enlightenment, change, which is also inevitable. But are you willing to accept the challenge? For some, it's literally just letting go of fear. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. And to get a handle of that false evidence appearing real, tap into the Sag energy, the seeker of truth. Because fear is coming from someone else's ideal, someone else's heart space that you've decided to hold in your hand and give the energy of your perspective. This Sag energy talks about, it says, this energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, fortune, and authority. Allow the change to happen. Allow the shifts to occur. If you find yourself getting frustrated, it's because you are wanting to stop this change from happening. Now, granted, you do go through your wave of emotions, which is why it's important to know yourself so that way you can handle it when it happens. You'll know what to do. You'll have a solution to a possible issue that could then turn into a problem if not handled at the moment that it rises up. Right? I'm going to leave those there because we got Saturn at the bottom of the deck. We have Libra. So now we have Libra, Scorpio, Sag, literally in that order. Libra, Scorpio, Sag. So from the new moon in Libra, surrender what's been changing, because the new moon, again, is about a clean slate potential of what? Balanced relationships. There's a potential of balanced relationships. There's a potential to connect with those who seek their truth the way you do, but remain in their power, and you will also remain in your power. Now we're celebrating one another rather than competing against each other. Right? That's why it's important to ask questions, so that way history doesn't repeat itself. Let's keep going. Okay. With this Saturn energy, I'm going to pull a masculine archetype card with Saturn. Saturn's also connected to work. Surrender to this change. Work through your fears. Release the negativity. Luck is on your side, meaning that preparation means opportunity. Expansion. Scorpio energy, we're talking about Pluto and Mars. Sagittarius, we're talking about Jupiter. Now, Mars is all about the use and action of your will, the I am that I am. Pluto is about desires and transformation. Scorpio energy. Sagittarius, Jupiter. Expansion that comes when you fully tap into your life purpose. Or if it's not expansion, then it's obviously going to be the opposite, because wherever Jupiter is, it enhances the energy. Okay. Another message here for the surrender for the collective. Some of you could be going through a Saturn return. 27 to 30. And now 31. It's time for you to just let it go. Or you could be at a second Saturn return, which happens in the 50s. In your 50s. Let's see. If nothing comes out the next time, then we won't use this one. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. This Taurus energy is so strong, it's not even funny. I am with spirit and nature. So it's important to really get connected to nature, y'all. Seriously, especially with the transformation that's happening with the collective consciousness. Like I said, nature is always going to have the last say. Do not focus on man and what they're telling you. Pay attention to what nature is doing. Okay? Look at this shit. Geronimo. Mother Earth runs in my blood. It's twin flame season. We're approaching the North Node in Taurus, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is basically someone who's about their studies to develop that core value that no one can move, that's connected to the soul. That's the core, that's the sun, the soul, solar plexus, right? Let me get one more. Let's see. We have the corporate shaman. Lots changing. Saturn energy within the work field too, and what people decide to consider work. You have a job and you have work. Your work you cannot apply for. Your work is your soul's mission. Your job, you can do that all day. Okay. You get one more. You can apply for that all day. That's what I mean. I am on it. We have the Hierophant and the Warrior. I am on it. Okay. The fight for survival, to eat or be eaten. This is all I'm saying. Like this message right here is really about connecting to Mother Earth and knowing how important that is. That if people really want to survive and thrive in the ages that are to come, you better know what unconditional love is. If not, you're fucked. Real shit. There's too many people walking around here with conditions and call it love. And shit ain't love. Okay? If you have to wait for somebody to do something for you to do it, that's conditional. Some ain't right. What's the purpose? What's the reason as to why you want to go down a certain path, or you want to take action on a particular decision or make a decision about something? The visionary artist. Okay. 434 message 11. You got something important to do here, collective. A lot of y'all in here have an important mission in this here lifetime. So that's why you're going through half of the shit you're going through anyway. Is to break up these cycles, these patterns that no longer serve self, your family, future generations, no one out here. It doesn't benefit anyone. Right? So keep doing what it is that you want to do. I don't care how unorthodox it is. If you know it's something that helped you with the particular problem that you helped yourself out of, that's where it's at for you. And that's what you share with the collective. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Because I had two options. I could use these hands to knock the shit out of somebody, or use these hands to heal. One or the other. Especially being the type of person who really pays attention here. Notice that when I said pay attention, I almost pointed somewhere else, but my hand did not allow me to do so. My left hand connected to the right brain did not allow me to do so. My feminine energy did not allow me to lie to y'all, myself, and say that it's no, it's here, the mind's eye. You see? When you have a vision, trust that, and you keep moving on your vision. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. It's your vision. Because even if you explained it to them word for word, they're still not going to know what it is that you're doing, because you have gone through a particular experience that developed this idea, not them. Final one, I carry the wisdom of the ages. Grandfather. This could be significant to some of you, again, with this Saturn energy. Some of you may have a grandfather who's a Scorpio, Sag, and Libra came out before Taurus or Aries. And if you got that energy flowing through your blood, you are not here to be playing. Or Gemini. Any sign, but that's just what I'm seeing up here. Okay? So we have the Hierophant, the warrior, and the grandfather. And when we talk about wisdom of the ages, this is really not being out here to be playing with nobody. It says here, let me see. Research, imagine, draw, scope, or otherwise commission a family crest based on what you discover. If your grandfather's unknown or deceased, seek out the next eldest man in your greater family or community who may wish to share his wisdom with you. Get to tap into the masculine energies, because there could be something you discover about yourself, a way of you doing certain things, right? We're here to break generational patterns. That's what we're doing. Let's put these to the side. We have the integral philosopher coming up at the bottom. All right. I bring myself out through research, resonating with self. Let me grab these here. And that's why certain things are shifting, because some of y'all grandparents or grandfather is literally moving people and things out the way for you. If you wanted to know who it was, it seems like it's a grandfather here. Or someone who was in the arts, spiritual arts, a warrior. Four 14, 433, 434, 3334. Just some numbers here. 3314. What should the collective surrender here? Surrender message. Surrender to sleep and surrender to your intuition, dreams. Some of you about to receive a message in your dreams from your grandfather. One. Or an ascended master. A high-ranked ascended master. What is the message coming in for the collective here? What is this message within your dreams coming in for the collective? What is this message? What is this message? What is this message? Angels and ancestors, rather. What is this message? What is this message for the collective? Surrender to your intuition. Surrender to your inner voice here. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. What is this message here for the collective when it comes to surrendering to their intuition? Seems like it's a dream state, source. Wow. Let's take these up. You have ignite your passion. Mother Earth, feel love and comforted. Is 111. 212. 212. Grow within your current situation. Ignite your passion. Ignite your passion. Feel love and comforted. But we're going to put them back since they feel like that. It's 212 here. I love that. 111. Those came out at 111. So grow within the current situation. I love that. Shout out to y'all for that. Surrender to sleep and rest, to rest and sleep, to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind and body and spirit. Okay. One more. 212. Trust your intuition big time in order for you to manifest. 2-2. Bigger picture. 2 is the high priestess. What is the message here? What is the message of surrender? The eagle, see from a higher perspective, unconditional love. The eagle, Scorpio energy again. Wow. The way this flip, whatever this is, it's a mate that, yeah, this is connected to that soul transformation. It's almost DNA transformation that's happening. We have, yeah, unlocking the magic within. It's real shit. I'm telling you, the magic of nature, like nature is magical. So you awaken that within you through the rooting and grounding with nature. I mean, common sense, right? It's not so common, but that should be. Father of the sky, trust in the unknown. This evil energy is not to be playing with y'all. You guys see this energy, how it's flowing. Saturn again. Now, Saturn is direct, helping put things in order, bringing the order and chaos. So if things are chaotic, allow things to shift. Because with order, most people don't like to be put in order, right? So even by you not saying anything, some people are being put in order, right? Surrender to your intuition, unlock the magic within, and trust the unknown. Trusting in the unknown is the Eight of Cups energy, which we had in the spread yesterday, and the same as the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is disconnecting, detaching. Something has come to your awareness that you must detach from in order for you to unlock that greatness within, the power within, that stillness within, right? Bottom of the deck, we have let go the need to be right. This is what I'm saying. The peacekeeper, that's all y'all's energy with that buffalo in the back. All right? Don't let her come through and start wiping shit up. Or the winds of change. Because at the end of the day, it's like I said, some of y'all are destined and fated for this amazing abundance that's just waiting for you. And this is more than likely the reason why you're encountering these situations that you're like, yo, what the fuck? Keep going through it. Keep seeing it for what it is. Like I said yesterday, surrender to what is. Allow things to be what it is, because it's wanting to shift a person or a situation because you know the cause and effect of a certain action someone may be taking on a decision. But allow people to be on their path, especially if you've already had a conversation with them and things aren't shifting. They're obviously not ready to make that move. Right? And for some, this could be some of you talking to people about what it is that you want to do, and they're in that state, and that is not allowing you to move forward and thrive. Because energy is fluid. Okay. Let's get one more. From the angels and ancestors, we have choose your path. The message in your dream is going to allow you to choose your path. It's going to give you some idea on which path to take. Now, this is connected to the Wheel of Fortune card as well. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. 2nd house, 5th house, 8th house, 11th house. So choose your own path. See what planets you got. The planets are part of the personality within you. The houses that they're in is the area of your life. 2nd house, 5th house, 8th house, 11th house is what this message is saying. See what you got going on in there and let me know. Okay, leave a comment below and let me know what's up. So, the bottom of the deck, we have release the old and rest. Autumn season we're in right now. Some of you could be seeing a lot of ravens and crows or dark birds. These birds are literally letting you know it's time for you to rise up, because you got a bigger mission that, yes, you're not going to be understood. And what's the message I always tell y'all? Y'all not here to be understood. It's for a reason. Okay? Unconditional love is compassion. Compassion is releasing anything that may seem as tempting for you to step out of the frequency of love, because compassion comes after love. Right? So at the top, we have honor your inner knowing. These are my girls right here. The medicine guardian, the magic guardian. I'm telling you, some of you are healers like you. You won't father, or a medicine man, woman. But you need to unlock that energy within you, especially during the times that we're about to encounter. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just more so, when I say the times we're about to encounter, it is the unity consciousness where you're full of love and people can't get why you so happy or why you so chill. Honor that inner knowing. Be still. All right. Let's grab tarot cards. I'm going to put these to the side. We're going to grab a tarot spread. All right. Surrender stress. Those of you who are stressing over something, surrender the stress. If you're stressed, you're holding on to something that's already done what it needed to do, or there's a move that you need to make that you have yet to make. Remember, it's your choice. All right. Let me... I want to do a love reading after this one. So I'm going to just pull. I'm not going to be too long on this spread since we really got the gist of it. 1 second. My moon in Virgo is kicking in, as you can see. Everything gotta be like, be still. Under this, let's see, integrity. Telling you, it's that energy. That integrity is what's gonna get you through for real. All right, here we go. He is the 4222 on the timer. 220. All right. Let's go. See? Everything in divine timing. Let's go. What's the current situation here for the collective? That's a lot. The Eight of Pentacles came out, which was definitely the outcome card yesterday. So we on it. We moving on. We moving on. We moving on. What's the current situation? Yesterday was the Ace of Swords, right? The clarity, triumph through adversity, or at least the energy available. Once there's a detachment in order for what it is that you want to manifest. Page of Swords, Magician, crowning the reading yesterday. Let's see what we got. Current situation. Ooh, we got that restriction, that resistance that's been coming up. The Devil, Capricorn energy, Saturn again. Wow. Saturn again. That's actually mint leaves. Wow. What will help you all right now is detaching from all the noise that's been going on around you. That's what's going to help you with this restriction or anything that you may feel that's toxic in your life. You just simply need to detach. The lack of detachment is what's causing you to feel stagnant and feel like you don't have enough. And if you keep feeling this way in the mind, you're going to actually create this lack. So we don't want to do that. So what's going to help you with this restriction is detaching. So for some of you, it's unlearning. We had belief come out first. Believing in unconditional love means you step away from this religious-based way of thinking. 222 on the clock. What's the challenge here? What's the challenge? That was the Ace of Cups that popped in and out. It's unconditional love. The challenge, Five of Wands. Drama. Too much heat going on. If you find yourself burping, you got to release some heat. Okay. 5 of Wands. Saturn in Leo. Wisdom of the ages. Challenges you are willing to accept to gain wisdom of what it is that you are willing to create. Take risk, calculated risk, even romance for some of you. Because this is connected to the 5th house. 1, 2, 3, Ashe. In that order. Saturn's here to bring order and chaos. The challenge is the perception that that's what this situation is doing. The challenge will always be that the current situation is actually there to help you see the higher perspective. But you must do what? Trust in the unknown. Okay. See what the basis of this is. What is the foundation of this reading? Ace of Wands, enlightenment, rebirth, new beginning. In the immediate past. What's immediately behind you now? 8 of Wands. What's immediately behind you is the 8 of Wands. So this could be the way you've been communicating the truth that you've been seeking with some. And for some of you, it seems like you've been doing this with the same people over and over and over again. It didn't feel like you were getting anywhere with who you were discussing what it is that you are committed to, not interested in, because you may have been expressing your commitment to those who are interested, and that's not an equal vibration. What's crowning this reading? The 7 of Swords. This could be the completion that steps you into fully harnessing that inner wisdom. That's what this is. That's what's available. That's what's being brought to the surface with this moonlight here. Because while we're in Scorpio season, the full moon will be in Taurus, which is all about dreams needing a practical plan. Basically be real with yourself. Be real with yourself about where you've come from. Celebrate yourself. Honor yourself. But also be real about what's not serving you. Okay? To get you out of this energy. Remember, false evidence appearing real is something you created within your mind. It may not even be happening. But there could be something deeply rooted within your belief system that creates this situation that makes it real, and it's not even real. It's a delusion. In the immediate future, you have the Page of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Within the next 5 days, you could be receiving a message that you want to be mindful of and not allow it to take you off track. Stay centered. Expect the unexpected, because at the same time you have this distraction, on the other side of it is a new beginning. But it depends on the perception that you have. I almost feel like the universe is going to literally put in front of you, depending on where you're at in frequency. So it's like this, like a pendulum. If you surrender to effortlessness, you'll go exactly where you're supposed to go right now. But if you're resisting the change, then you're just showing the universe that you still got work to do. You're not ready to move on to the next. Okay. The advice. What is the advice for the collective? What is the advice for the collective? The advice is the Knight of Swords. Get moving. Get moving. Even if there's just one person that hears you out, get going. You have yourself and the universe. Show the universe that you are ready to embark on this journey and get to work. Every day, do something as it relates to what it is that you want to do when it comes to your skills, your skill set. What is your skill set? This is so work related. What's in the environment here? What's in your environment? The Emperor. Be real with yourself. Because like I said, the universe is literally about to place you where you want to be. But where you want to be is what you are aware of. So if you're aware of unconditional love, you believe in unconditional love, you know that you've gone through situations and, you've gone through your transformation, you've gone through your deep soul healing. Now you realizing, yo, what I've done is really helping me and those no longer here and those that are to come. But I'm focused on where I'm at now and enjoying the now. And that's what's allowing me to step into who I am. And that's why the universe is bringing it or attracting or connecting something similar. Like attracts like. So for what I'm seeing here, there's some action being taken. Okay. There is action being taken here. Let me see what else there is. Because with this 7 of Swords crowning the reading, again, this is a completion of a cycle. 7 is a completion of a cycle, as well as 10, but 7 as well. As far as the 3D. Now, the I am that I am is the realization that you are a god or a goddess. That's why the current situation is the devil. That switched. What else is in the environment here with this Emperor energy for the collective? The King of Cups. Wow, Divine Masculine. Or the Divine Masculine within you, or feminine energy, because it's the action part of you. But this is an intuitive masculine energy, fully tapped in the environment. Some of you could be receiving an offer from the one, whether this is love or a career opportunity. Whatever this is that's coming in, it's time for you to shift your perception about where you're at right now. You're not lacking anything. Everything that you have right now, where you're at right now, is where you're supposed to be. Right now, that's where you're supposed to be. So what you're hoping for? Take action. King of Wands. Confidence is the key to your success. This masculine energy that's coming out here is no joke. No joke. When you talk about a protector, solid foundation, emotional intelligence. Oh, baby. Temperance, Sagittarius energy at the bottom here. The outcome is the world. Completion of a cycle. Yeah, this is nice. This is also the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. 4 of Cups and 5 of Wands. The moment you shift your perception about what happened in the past and all this drama, and you find the order in chaos, here comes Saturn. This is the World card. It said surrender to the change, baby. Surrender, I got you. The fact that grandfather came out, Saturn is really out here making moves, like on some, like, okay, God. Wow, just felt that. Saturn is grandpa. Wisdom, y'all being granted wisdom of the ages. Do you know how important that is? Wisdom of the ages. What's going on in the world today, if the wisdom was actually available, applied rather, this world will look completely different. But that new earth is building. So let's go to the Starseed Oracle. Let's go to the Starseed Oracle. And I'm gonna pull some love cards right into this. Now the Starseed Oracle. Saturn, Grandpa. Starseed Oracle. 233, Starseed Oracle. 33 is the unconditional love card. 2 is the High Priestess. 33 is the Master Teacher. Master your intuition. Master your feelings. You'll take action. This is a master of feelings here. Someone in your environment has mastered their feelings, and the connection you have to them is now giving you the fuel. It ignites your passion to continue your journey. Because trust me, the universe is always watching. It knows what you want when you want it. Okay? You're not alone, comes out. Isolation, physical connection, community. 5555 234. You're not alone. Star bathing. Light body crystal grid transmission activation. I'm telling you, this shit getting real. This water your garden. Take care of your needs. Take care of your needs. Take care of your wants, rather. Take care of your needs. Whatever it is that you're lacking, take care of that. So that way you can step into the potential of this energy. This is the Moon in Aquarius card, by the way. Moon in Aquarius. This Moon in Aquarius is all about showing the world the real you and bringing love into the situation. But it depends on the social relationships and those that are surrounding you as to your ability to do so. Genuinely. Let's get one more. You're not alone. Star bathing. Glowing. Okay. Shining bright. Big picture thinking is the final message here. Pleiades energy. Visionary. Inspired ideas. Okay. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Like all these cards right now, basically just clarifying what we just said. Real talk. Because the more we connect again to the natural cycles, the natural rhythm, Mother Nature, the clearer the picture will become. As above, so below, as within, so without. Let's get some romance angels here. Romance angels, tell me more about this Page of Cups and this King of Cups. Some of you could be in this space where you're deep in your journey, and then voila, here comes Mr. Mrs. Right or Mr. Mrs. Divine. Okay? Or the opportunity that you've been preparing for. But the advice is to keep moving. Don't focus on, financial constraints, because that's what's going to be created more of. Don't deceive yourself. If you're having a down moment, allow yourself to, all right, take a step back, go back to the drawing board and keep moving. It's all right if you got to go back to the drawing board and start again. Everything happens for a reason. There are no coincidences in your journey at all. Because there may be something you miss in the planning process when you started it the first time versus this time when you're doing it after going through a certain experience in between. Okay. Let's see. Romance angel. It says, let go of control issues. It's safe for you to love. And in reverse, true love. Because there's a potential for you to deceive yourself. So what I'm seeing from this is like going through the spiritual journey, encountering a test based on wherever you're headed and reacting to it rather than responding. Everything is connected, y'all. Like, especially if you want unconditional love, because my purpose is to break those generational patterns, assist y'all with breaking those generational patterns so you can connect to your divine counterpart. But first, we got to get the root of what this is. What's the energy surrounding you, and why is it there? When you handle what's there and what's available, you can now handle everything else. It's another message of that Four of Cups. It's like looking at and seeing that what you actually want to work with is right in front of you. You don't got to look too far. Still have that big picture, yes. But focus on what's here, step by step. Right? We have here, this is the romance of a lifetime. Ages. Wisdom of the ages connects you to true love. Wisdom of a lifetime. Wisdom of the ages, love of the ages, love of a lifetime. They're all connected. Have to be mind, body, and soul, not mind and body. Mind, body, and soul is the only thing that can really hold on or connect, rather, to true love. True, not conditional. True, unconditional love. At the bottom of the deck, we have finances and career. So the thought of the resources that you have or what you may not have, again, change your perception to what you have right now is what you have right now, and that you have the ability to change it. You also have the ability to stay there by focusing that you're lacking rather than, okay, this is just a pause, right? Or a point of stillness, so that way now the foundation can be built and now you can move forward. Perception is a major key when you on a spiritual journey. And that's a big part of where I mention you're not here to be understood. Think about all the things you have to remove yourself, or old habits you're breaking yourself from. There's a level of, yes, I am doing this, that you will have to have within you to do so. That don't come with everyone. Right? So let's get one more. 1441, 241, 1144, 1414. Unrequited love. Don't let anything steal your joy. What's going to help you with this restriction or this toxic energy is literally detaching from it. This shit is just real simple. It ain't. If it's not working for you, remove yourself from it. Whatever you have to do to remove yourself from a situation, remove yourself from it with compassion, though. Because if you don't remove yourself from that situation with compassion, wherever you go, that situation will still be there. It'll just look different, but it will still be there. Okay. Let's grab some energy cards. What is the energy at this moment for the collective as we close off this reading? Maybe back later. So make sure you subscribe so you know when I'm on here. We're just gonna pull messages. Whatever comes, comes. All right? Because that's the message that the energy wants us to know about. Here we go. Angel of strength, confidence, For whatever it is that you're hoping for, you have the angel of strength, and you also had the king of wands in that position. The angel of strength is out here. 55. Change is happening here. Angel of strength is guiding you and surrounding you here. 50. And the number 1, the sun card. Yes, it is happening. Yes, you will be successful. Yes, it will be okay. Yes, you made the right decision. Yes, trust yourself. Is this changing because what I want is coming? Yes. Patience, my friend. Patience. It's coming. Okay. What is this on? It's on 1010. Once the cycle completes, the world card, here you go. And storm warning came out in reverse. 10. The storm is over. The sun is out. Literally. Okay. Got the angel of strength on the other side. Like, what storm? Because you are the eye of the storm now. This is what I'm seeing here. Shout out to y'all for being the eye of the storm, because this definitely came out of reverse right here. Okay. The storm is beneath you. Archangel Michael. The warrior. The one that is all about the war. The one who would really sit there and protect you. Like, no questions asked. And then with the number 35, that's an 8. You got the angel of strength and the sun card out here, y'all. This storm is long gone. Long gone. Because you were willing to put your heart into what it is that you have at this current time and allowed your spirit guides and your angels to fight your battles while you prepare for the war. Because you know that war is going to give you all the peace that you seek. Because in the time that you have your angels and your ancestors fighting these battles for you, sitting here getting all your tools and your resources to do what you do to turn this whole shit around. Status quo who? For real. So, let me see what these moon cards are saying for y'all, because hold up. Whew. All right, y'all. 246. Double up. Meditate and contemplate. Double up on your meditation. Okay. New moon in Pisces. Clean slate when it comes to fantasies and solutions to problems here. Expect a powerful change. New moon eclipse. We already have that lunar eclipse coming up on the 19th of November. Full moon in Gemini. Full moon in Gemini talks about the answers you need are coming. The answers you need are literally approaching you between now and that date of November 19. And remember, energy is fluid, right? But as you're on this journey, obviously you're going step by step to get to where you want to be. Be bold and make the first move. Why do you want to do this? What's your purpose for doing something? Stick to that. Validate yourself. You don't need anybody else to validate you. And if you need someone else to validate you, obviously you're lacking that self-love within you automatically. No questions asked. What's your bigger picture? What's your vision? Do you know what that is? Again, it's whatever that makes you happy, that you're willing to create no matter what's going on around you. It could be a storm. Remember that eye of the storm. You should still be able to create whatever it is that you want to do, even if there's a storm going on around you. That's that Queen of Swords energy. Final moon card, we have bring love into the situation. No moon in Aquarius. Unconditional love would allow you to see people for who they truly are, and you'll be able to make decisions and take action on a path of least resistance because now you've gained the wisdom through the challenges. And once you apply them, you bring love into the situation. Voila, you have harmony. And this harmony energy is out of its way, out of your way, out of its own way too. Shit, it's out of your way. Let's get one more for real, for real. Let's see. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Yeah. November 19th is something major for a lot of you here. So if that's the case, you may want to go back to something you may have started between May and June, new moon and Gemini energy. Okay. The conclusions are within reach as it relates to anything you may have started. It was just 11101. So something's definitely being balanced out, but there has to be it's almost as if once you view that point in your life where you had it all versus that moment you had nothing, and you embrace it and you express gratitude and unconditional love, your transformation won't seem as rough. You'll be able to enjoy the process a lot more. Because anytime you're going through a transformation that's happening at the soul level, you're going to feel things within your body that if you express it to someone, their solution is part of the reason why you're more than likely going on that journey, because that's not a way for you to handle the matter. Right? So that is your message, y'all. Y'all already know the vibes. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Welcome, Fatima. I'm out of here, baby. But definitely for those of you who want to go back to the message, check it out. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm going to see y'all next time. Or in between time. Or in between worlds, wherever you at. Don't do nothing crazy, though. Find your ass. Love.